So Umbra has walking downstairs. Walk. She went downstairs, and there's no one about. What do you do, Umbra?
So there's no bell anymore.
No bell.
There's no patrons. Is there a glass and cutlery that I could just kind of make a dinging noise with?
There is.
I would like to make a dinging noise with a glass and some cutlery and try not to shatter it.
Roll a straight d20 for me.
1 times d20. That's not that button. R/d20, isn't it?
I think it's slash
R space 1d20.
Hmm.
Or if you go on the left hand side, there should be a little picture of a dice, I think. No, there's not. That's just for me. That's me requesting rolls, so I can request them privately. How cool is that?
I got 3.
As you ting 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 on the glass, it shatters.
Uh-oh.
And you notice that the streets are quite busy. But no one's noticed the sound that you've just made, and the glass now on the bar.
I'm going to put it into a pile carefully, like pulling my sleeves down over my hands, like scooping it into a pile. And then I'm going to take out one of my little pouches and I'm just going to put the broken glass shards away into a pouch and then put it back into my bag, pretending nothing happened. And then I'm going to go to the door because the last time I saw the bartender, he was sat outside waiting and keeping watch. I would like to poke my head out the front and see what's going on.
As you poke your head out the front, you see Ogbram still sitting there.
Is he awake?
He is.
Okay.
He's looking in the opposite direction, so he hasn't noticed you poking your head round the corner.
Is he still wearing his unicorn pajamas?
Indeed.
Oh my god, my heart. I just lean through and just say, Ogbram? Ogbram?
Oh, hello, love.
Have you slept yet?
No, not yet.
Are you not, like, beyond exhausted?
I'm a little tired, but I had a couple of coffees, so I'm good.
Oh, I'm glad you're still okay. What with it being quite cold out and you just sitting out. Did you hear anything from passers-by today, or is it still nobody knows and we should just
I've heard a lot of
pretend
stories.
it didn't happen?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories. A lot of people got their own theories, but
Oh, any good ones?
well, someone seems to think that the clouds are angry with us all, and purple is the colour they make when they are upset. That is the best one I've heard today.
I can kind of get behind that.
He sort of grabs his chair
Angry.
and starts making his way in as he continues to talk to you.
Angry clouds, kind of like thunderstorms. Cool. Yeah, I just keep walking in and we just talk about the various random things that everybody's been saying. I'm just
going to switch over to these two. You guys awake, coming downstairs?
Visac probably would have been awake at the crack of dawn.
Just staring at the ceiling.
She wakes up, rolls over. She's like, "Psst, are you awake?"
Always.
Oh, how ominous. Should we go downstairs for breakfast?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'm still grumpy about last night. Do not mention it to anyone, please. It was
Mention
awful.
what?
Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? Do you know what? You don't need to know. It's okay. And she like opens the door with all her stuff and just kind of runs out laughing, like, "Oh no, I've been caught."
Okay. Like, I get everything on, put on my huge backpack, and walk upstairs for breakfast.
Oh, Umbra, you're awake.
Yeah, I've been awake for a while now. We've just been talking about the random theories.
No,
Ogrim heard a brilliant one. Guy is angry, and purple is the colour it gets when it's angry with us.
What if it's not the clouds, and what if it's a sea monster?
Over this, what, like a leviathan of some sort? Like an angry cloud sea monster made of Guy.
Like a big angry monster that reared up from the depths and made everything purple.
Yep, heard that one too.
That one must be the more probable one.
Sea monsters are normally in the ocean, though, not in the sky.
You don't know how big they are. Don't insult their size like that. You should know better, Visac.
You're telling me sea monsters are real?
Oh, of course they're real.
It's a
And they're not,
monster
like-
in the sea.
Then why would it be in the sky? That theory makes no sense.
Exactly.
Green one, I am genuinely agreeing with.
Yellow.
Green.
Yellow.
Good morning, Umbra.
Slams cup on table. Does it matter?
To me.
Let's stop arguing with him.
Sorry, Visac.
Love you, dear.
Mhm.
Gross. And you two didn't want to get married.
Good morning, Arkram. How are you today?
I'm good, mate. I've been listening to Tall Tales all night. Some a lot more believable than others. I understand that some things didn't go as well for everyone as planned last night. And he looks at Tess.
I may have said something.
You didn't need to.
You heard from the guards?
Yeah, Jack and Danny are good mates of mine.
Oh my god. Tell me
what-
everything.
Yeah, what happened?
Tell me everything. And I just like sit and I'm just like chin resting between my hands, leaning on the thing, just like looking at Ogrim,
Tess
like
just-
kind
just
of
like that.
daydreamy.
Bizarre. I just put my arm around Tess so she can't hide.
My
I-
head is like on the bar.
Can I just say that I love the moment, the pause, when Spoon realised their camera was still off. Because I could hear what you were doing, and I just go like, head in between my hands. That was good. I like that. And I like the descriptions. Well, I believe it's the lady's place to let you guys know if she would like.
Oh my god, fine. If you really want to know my humiliating stories all that badly. So, as Visac knows, last night I wanted to go see, go up to the kingdom, go to the tallest point and just see what's going on. I come across two guards and, I try and chat my way through, as you do. And I try to flirtatiously charm one of them. Look, sometimes as a woman you've got to do what you've got to do and use your assets to your advantage. It did not go as planned. They were gay. That's all I have to say on the matter. She puts her head on the desk and like she's not happy. She is not happy and she's very much embarrassed. Her whole face is red and she's just there like, no. Inconsolable.
Princess shot down by Prince Charmings.
Oh, well, they're not so much Prince Charming. Don't get me wrong,
I'm sure.
they're nice
I'm
fellas.
sh-
Hey, to each their own.
you guys had a good.
Just pats Tess on the head. It's okay. It's okay. You'll
So
get
you
him.
guys had a good, productive evening.
He got told off for trying to kidnap me, so I'm sure he had the best.
You
evening.
did
I was
what?
trying to bring her back to stop her from wandering off to experience what she did. But she decided that she didn't want to.
Hindsight, probably should have listened to the Green Man.
He's yellow.
I flick her ear.
If I remember rightly, his name is Visac.
We've been friends for a
It's-
long time. This
it's
is how
okay,
friendship
Umbra.
works. It's just banter, yeah.
That's fine. Outside is outside. In here, my rules. At that moment, Jack walks through the door.
Jack!
Alright, Jack.
Give him a
What?
big wave.
Or Albrum pours him a drink. Jack comes over to the bar and he pulls up a seat next to you.
Good morning.
Hey,
How you doing, buddy? You alright?
Ogbrum,
That was a new one. Yeah.
do you happen to have some parchment anywhere and then like a pen, something to write with?
Yeah.
Can I please borrow them?
Yeah, of course.
And so she takes them and she slides them over to Jack.
Watch out for that pen. It was me mum's.
No worries. She slides it over to Jack. And she was like, so, what's your story?
He looks at you.
Is it-
Gets down the paper. Writes something down and just holds it up to you. And that's what it says.
What's it?
Are you deaf?
After being on the ship, the cannon fire did affect my hearing a little bit. Sorry, that's my bad.
He writes down, I'm good. How are you? Good spelt G-U-D.
My heart.
Considering I asked him what his story was, this is not an appropriate answer for my question, but sure. I'm good, thank you, Jack.
He looks at Albrum, smiles, and goes to the table with 2 seats on his own with the pen and paper, leaving his ale up the top. And he starts writing. Oh, bloody hell, you've done it now.
Why? What has she done?
What have I done?
Is he a writer?
Don't say he's gay too. Please, I did not try and charm him.
What do you have against gay people?
Yeah.
I just embarrassed myself.
You're
This whole
thinking
ordeal
way
is
too much about it. So you're
Were you trying to flirt
fine.
with Jack?
Just
Were you trying to flirt with Jack there? Because it wasn't obvious. It wasn't obvious.
I was not. That's why I was scared he was going to betray it as.
I'm sorry that, Tess, it was, right? It's okay. Don't worry about embarrassing yourself in front of men who like other men. Because you seem to be inept at embarrassing yourself, everyone. It's fine.
That made me feel so much better.
I'm glad.
She smiles
Three
at him
words
like
to
in a
live
really
by.
funny way. Yeah.
Ogbrum, I do have a question.
Yes, love.
You mentioned yesterday, when we booked the rooms, that we would be having breakfast as well. It is all I can think about.
Okay.
And after smelling everything, I am very excited to try your food. The drink was spectacular. Surely the food is going to be even better. Your food yesterday, divine.
Good memory.
I'm really good with food. I like food. She
Tess
just starts playing with her hair awkwardly.
She elbows Visac and she's like, it's kind of to the side. Oh, is she trying to flirt with him now?
I'm sorry, I'm just really hungry.
I apologise.
Well, I think you guys, as you're hooked up on the rumours the same as everyone else, I think Jack looks like he's almost finished the paper, so you can either give him another sheet or talk to him about it. I'll get you food. I'll be back in a minute. He goes through the staff door on the side. Just for any other spectators that weren't here last week, Jack is a completely average, normal human being. He's a little kooky, but he's had his tongue cut out. I'm not taking the piss out of a disabled voice.
Nice
So he
disclaimer.
can't speak. He just tries to make sounds.
Sarah, you're gonna want to go get Ogram's pen back. So
Yes, yeah. I'll You're not going with me?
I like to watch
Right.
heart
yeah.
wrecks from a distance.
Always a watcher, aren't you? And she sighs, a bit of a huff, scuffs her feet on the floor, and then she perks up, looks at Jack, smiles in a really friendly, what is going on way, and walks over. Thank you. She takes a paper to read it.
The whole thing says everyone's talking about this big purple flash, but no one is talking about everything that's gone missing.
What's gone missing, Jack?
Just pausing for dramatic effect.
Ah.
Come on. He wrote a lot, so calm down. On top of the buildings, all the cockerel spirals for the wind, I can't remember the fucking name of them. Damn it. Every metal steeple, every sort of wind. Oh, you know the ones. They have a
Yeah, I know.
north, south, east, west. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've gone missing. He knows because he used to make them. And it seems that very strange that they all went missing the same night as a big purple flash in the sky. And he tried to tell a guard, but the guard didn't listen. They were too busy laughing about some girl they'd met earlier on. And he says, it's so stupid. These things have got to be connected. It's probably an evil wizard. As he looks at you and smiles.
Thank you so much, Jack. I'm sorry. This is probably a bit much effort, Hearing's not amazing. But thank you. Thank you for your time. Do you want me to bring your ale over, by the way? You left it by the bar.
No, good.
Alright, thank you. And she takes a piece of paper with her, folds it up, she goes to the bar, puts the pen on, the bar table, fog room. And she turns to the others. She's like, guys, the cockerels have gone missing.
Sorry, what?
All of the cockerels. So we've got a chicken theft.
No. Not a normal chicken theft. Don't be silly. Who wants chickens? The ones on top of the buildings.
Oh, the metal things.
Yeah, the metal ones that spin for the direction. They've all gone. And now I'm worried about my crow's nest on my ship because it's just as high, and I don't know if that's gone missing too.
How loudly are you saying that?
fairly, not too
Could
loud.
Jack hear you?
No.
To be fair, he's sitting 10 feet behind you. And there's no one else in the tavern.
Okay, then he probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'd probably sort of try and get your attention. Go, everyone, not me. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to take the pen and paper back over to him?
I think what he's trying to say is that the crow's nest is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Jack. Sorry. She turns to face up. Oh dear Lord. But he said it happened on the same night as the Flash. Which is weird because I don't know who would want a bunch of these, metal wind directions. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
What were they made of?
Metal.
Just regular metal?
I'm assuming so. He says probably an evil wizard, but that seems a bit far-fetched. I mean,
Evil wizard with something against chickens.
Yeah, it doesn't add up. He said he tried to speak to the guards. They weren't listening. They were too busy laughing about a previous event that had happened that was not at all connected to me. But yeah. So I know we're supposed to go into the woods to find this book. I get it, but right now this seems a little bit more pressing. It's completely up to you guys. But we might have to start thinking about some other options that we could be taking right now.
Well, we were going to go to the forest.
Yeah, we did. We do have to find that book.
I know, but it's not exactly as if there's a time limit on that, though, is there?
Oh, no, but at the flip side,
Well,
do you not remember Okofield saying that there was a crazy wizard at a hut near the forest who may or may not be able to identify what this random thing is? And if it is some crazy wizard who's got something against metal spinning chickens, then he might know of, I don't know, a magic spell or somebody that's a little bit kooky, because you've got a kooky wizard in the forest. They might know other kooky wizards. I know I'm generalizing, but it wouldn't hurt to go and find out.
I mean, sure.
At that moment, Ogbram comes back in with your plates. Hey guys, right, you've all got that?
Food.
He picks up Jack's ale. It's been a rough one.
Is he okay?
What did he say to you guys?
She just hands Ogbram the paper. It's a lot quicker than explaining.
1 second. And he gets his reading glasses.
I just start eating my food.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's bollocks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Why so?
obviously.
But what's bollocks about?
But it says all the cockerels and spirals are gone.
Yeah, the metal things that live on roofs.
Yeah.
Are they not all gone?
And
Well, I'm still got mine.
I just go outside. I just look straight up. Is it there?
It is.
Can I have a look around and just scan the skyline and just see if I can see any others?
There's a couple.
Go back inside, sit down and go, yeah, he's still got his, and there's still quite a few other ones.
Okay, this may sound mad, but what if someone's taking off enough cockerels so from the air they have a little map and they have a trail of cockerels that aren't there, so they follow the buildings that don't have chickens on the roofs?
Has she been at the ale?
No, but she takes a fancy for wild ideas.
Do you guys have any other theories?
I mean,
no,
if they were
but
old and that it was a flash, it could have been lightning and it could have broken the old ones.
just because we don't have a theory doesn't mean your theory is a good one.
That's a good point.
Much appreciated. Okay, well, we'll eat this, and are we going to head off, or?
Yeah.
Best to get an early start.
Well, we
right?
don't want to let the food go to waste.
No, of course not.
Exactly. Pogrim,
Yeah.
what would be the quickest way to the forest?
Whereabouts in the forest are you going?
Well,
I pull out the map and I just point
Right,
to where we're heading to.
Give me a second. Get the. I know I forgot to load something. Just going to dump the map in the chat for everybody. It's in spectator chat because that's what I had open. I had completely fucked up that. So he leans over and looks at Okofield. Whereabouts you headed?
Apparently there's like a cabin on the outskirts of the forest.
Oh yeah. Okay. The square down and to the right, well sorry, the hex down and to the right from Evan Bridge. That patch there, that corner, that he sort of points and is like, yeah, that's where that fucking nutcase lives.
Yeah, I
not
think
guess
you
in what
mentioned.
way.
I think you mentioned him briefly last night. How nutty are we talking?
Let's just say it's probably not his idea that he moved out to the damn woods.
Did he
Oh.
get in trouble?
He was banished?
I wasn't here. About 10 years ago, apparently, he was quite the whiz kid, you know. He knew his stuff. Everyone would go to him. He had a shop up in I've forgotten the road name. Damn it. Up near Demon Bridge. That was it. And anyone who's anyone goes to his store, right? Even the king will get custom bits made from him. And then he blows it up. Blew the whole thing up.
On purpose?
He was outside laughing when he did it.
It sounds like a great guy.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Okay then.
Talk about self-sabotage.
So be careful of fire. Probably around him.
Be careful of everything, mate.
Mm.
Is there anything we should not say to him? Because
I've never
I
met
don't
him.
want to get blown up.
All I hear is stories.
Okay.
Obram, how long have you been here for?
About a year now.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
How are you liking it?
Honestly, not one bit.
Are you planning on leaving?
No.
Then why be unhappy?
My mother's didn't raise no quitter, so I'm just gonna change everything here. Starting with this inn, and then I'll start on everything else.
When this all, gets sorted and we get our ship back, would you like to come for a little adventure with us?
I appreciate the offer, but I can't swim, and the thought of going on a boat terrifies me.
Oh. It won't for long, don't worry about that. And she just carries on eating. She just completely is just like, you know what? End of conversation. I'm eating.
Well, come on, Ted. This here. Let's go eat the food and let Umbra have some peace and quiet. He's probably exhausted.
That's true. You're sleeping tonight.
I'll be sleeping today. Yeah, as soon as Bess gets here, I'll sort everything out.
Good. Take care of yourself.
Always.
I love him. Okay.
Like I go sit down with my food and eat it.
Boy, I'm nearly finished with my food.
You've been quiet the whole time. You're just like inhaling it.
Just watching the conversation. Right, so what are you guys planning?
I guess we finish this and go to the woods.
Yeah, I think we start making a move after this.
Okay.
What time is it, roughly? Like,
It's probably now about 10 o'clock.
You said it was a day and a half to get to the place.
It's exactly a day's travel. Well, shave it off. Less than a day. An hour's less than a day's travel. But if you set out now, it'll be dark by the time you get there.
Is that on foot or with carriage and horse?
Do you have a carriage and horse?
Oh, no, I'm just curious.
It is on foot.
we have a boat
Okay.
with legs.
Boat with legs. All right, Howl.
I am not a boat.
Board the Visac.
Oh dear.
No green children, thank you.
He's yellow. So if it's a day for us to walk there, is it worth us seeing if we can borrow a horse? Or 3? I don't know what the likelihood of us being able to, borrow one.
I doubt we
And
could borrow one.
finance, surely.
We'd have to at least rent one.
That's borrowing.
If we borrow, do we know for sure that we can bring them back? And if
Oh, God, no.
we know that we could pay for them.
No.
Well,
Well, if we get the
idea.
book, we'd probably be able to pay for them.
I don't fancy owing anyone favors in a new town. Well, we're pirates.
Oh, they said the P word.
There's no one else in there apart from Jack, and I'm pretty sure he knows.
I don't think that's the point.
Ah.
Rules are rules.
Ah.
Sorry, Ogbrum.
I said
One walks
Pilates
round
an exercise.
to the table.
Oh no.
Again, I would greatly appreciate not having to throw you all out. And when you can, if you could return or replace the glass you took. And he looks at Tess.
Glass I took?
I'm just saying, when you can.
What glass did I take?
When you can.
She turns around, she looks at Umbra. Do you know anything about a missing glass?
Turns around with food in her face and just kind of looks at you with a dumbfounded look, like, huh?
when you can.
Glass. Why was it aimed at me?
You're the one that
Oh,
keeps saying what you are.
Ogbrum,
Mm-hmm.
And you are the most chaotic.
I feel like I need to explain something to you.
He pulls up a chair.
Ugh.
So
The
I'm
type-
gonna get up and leave you to this, and I'm gonna go try find some
I'm gonna go make sure we
supplies.
haven't left anything in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for supplies. Thank you, Ogbrum. The food was lovely. We will definitely be back. And
was
if she
amazing.
doesn't replace it, I'll make sure that I do for her.
As you both are getting up, do either of you look towards Jack?
Yes,
I'll probably glance.
because I want to give him a
like-
wave.
He's waving you over.
I'll go over.
Yeah. I don't know. Remember.
I pull out my a horse. Yeah.
You want?
Wait. You can get us a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good one.
How much? Wait. Do I have it in my inventory? I do. I hand him one of my parchment sheets, and I give him my pen. I dip it, and I just say just write everything down.
He writes down 3 silver, and you feed him. But be careful, he's old.
Oh.
Ogbrum has clocked what's going on. What's both your passive perception?
My passive is 12.
Mine is 13.
Okay, then Visac would have noticed Ogbrum going.
Okay, Zach walks on over. So what's happening here?
Jack says we can take his old horse for 3 silver.
I'd say we need to see the horse before we make any deals.
Do you not think it's a good idea? You seem to have.
All I will say is look at my backpack. I don't know if
He grabs your backpack and sort of turns you and looks at it. He just writes trust in capital letters, underlines it twice and a question mark next to it, and holds it to your face.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's trying to pull a fast one on us?
Yes, you can.
Question mark.
You privately rolled.
Oh, sorry. That was the 18,
It's
sorry.
just an even code to me.
I know, I did, that was a self roll.
You failed.
Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, I can't even see that.
I know it was perfect. Sorry. But
He's streaming anyway, you can just look at his screen.
you could just look at my screen.
That involves clicking. I've got this
Wow.
setting up to record in OBS.
Fucking hell.
Was the previous one a good one?
It was an 18, the previous one.
Yeah.
With the intent that he wrote trust. I mean,
Actually, Jim, since I know Ogbrum was doing that, could I get advantage on that?
you're not going to get advantage on that, but this doesn't mean that you have to believe him.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is just, I'm telling you. Yeah, you can still choose not to believe him. Like, a
It's-
9 is pretty much in the middle of the scores. So.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, Jack, you're asking for us to trust you. How about you trust us and show us the horse first?
He writes, I've got a busy day. I'll be back here around 3 with the horse.
Think we might be gone by then.
Okay. I don't think
And
we'll
where
be
Tess is
around by
sitting,
that
can
time.
she see this taking place?
I'm
'Cause if Oprah's
doing
got
this
it,
as a bit of a
as well.
time split between your and Obram's conversation. And
Yeah, we'll likely be gone by then, Jack.
okay, and he gets up, looking quite offended, goes and gets his ale off the side, comes back, sits down, takes a big gulp of it, looks at you both.
I feel like I've really upset him. I just wanted to try and get a horse, because then we could carry things.
It's okay, Umbra. It's okay. We'll manage without a horse. Don't worry.
Okay.
You guys then leaving to
fine.
go upstairs and check on your shit.
I'm going upstairs to check my shit.
Cool.
I'm gonna go up and down the dockyard and just have a bit of a walk.
Okay. Give me a second. We're going to go to Tess, and then we're going to go to the individuals, because you guys have now split the party 3 ways. Damn it. Party of 3 as well. You split it 3 ways. You just don't want to live long. I mean, to be fair, you're in a pretty safe environment, so.
We're in the same house.
Well, you're upstairs. She's downstairs. Umbra's gone walkies. So.
Oh, that's on her.
What am I to understand then, Millie?
Type of pirate. She says pirate like in a softer tone, and obviously a lot more quieter. I am is not one that goes around mercilessly causing trouble. The things we do, things we did, I should say, as a crew. We took things from the rich, yes, but we gave them to the poor. And those of different races that get unfair treatment, we shall say, which we've seen a lot. We helped them out too. Obviously, all of the crew being very extremely different. You can see from Visac that, we're all very diverse. The
Okay.
chances of me stealing a glass from you is literally 0. I have no need for a glass, nor do I want one. I have nothing to put in said glass.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
Can I ask why you thought that I'd taken a glass?
You walked in here yesterday, and since then you've been yelling at the top of your lungs how great it is being a pirate and everything else. And everything else aside, I understand that you've got this quite romantic way of putting what you did into context. But if you allow me, a humble innkeeper, to explain it to you, this socioeconomic status that you're trying to put forward of you taking from the rich and giving to the poor only hurts the poor, because the poor are employed by the rich. So therefore, everyone you've gone to and taken things from them, the poor are paying for it. And believe me, I know that, because the first place they come before they got to go home and tell their families is here.
I do have to say, a lot of them are unemployed and don't have a house. Most of our crew were taken, and a lot of them were homeless when we employed them.
Yeah. And actions of piracy, yours or others, are exactly what makes more people on that line.
Not entirely true, actually.
Very much so, I'm afraid, miss. Don't know how it works from where you are, from where you're from, but that's how it works around here. And he stands up and he goes back to being behind the bar.
She lets out like a bit of an offended like, huh? She's like, okay. And she stands up with a bit of attitude. Not too much for it to come off like bad, but she stands up and pushes the chair back. She makes eye contact with him, tucks the chair in, and she says, "Thank you, Umbra." She turns around and she goes upstairs to join Visac.
Okay. You guys, I take it you're just packing upstairs.
We're just making sure we've got everything.
I'm just making sure I have everything.
Cool, cool. Don't need to LP that out. Umbra, where you gone?
I've gone to look for replacement glass.
Okay, are you literally just looking around?
I'm just looking around for somewhere that's got like a kind of tavern-y in style glassware for sale. Like I'm looking for a market.
Very
or
specialized
something
shop.
I'm looking for something very specific, but also like something a little bit fancy, just so like Ogrim can have his own special glass that's just for him.
Here's the thing: if you steal a glass from the tavern, you can then replace it with the glass that you stole, and he would know
I didn't
nonetheless.
steal it. I completely and utterly shattered it into pointy pocket
No, I
sand,
know,
which
that's
is
the
going to
thing.
be used as pointy pocket sand.
If you manage to like, steal.
There's only one in.
No, exactly. If you go in there and you sleight of hand a glass, and then if you say to him, "I accidentally smashed a glass. Here's a new one," he's not gonna know.
He's gonna know. It's Ogrim. He is gonna fucking know.
That'll be fine.
I am not listening to you. I am going to find Ogrim a really fancy-ish glass that costs no more than 1 gold.
Okay, so
How much
there
money do
is
you have?
15. I had a job, and I didn't.
I had a job, you scummy
had a job.
pirates.
I had a job. I had like all of this. I set off on travels. I was prepared. I didn't get busted.
Okay, we have more money than pirates. What the fuck?
To
I
be
had a job.
to be fair, pirates that have just had their ship and most of their belongings impounded.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Grr. Never happened.
Holy
There's no
fuck that.
witnesses.
So yeah, so I want to find somewhere that is selling like nice glassware.
Okay, are you asking people around the town and things like that?
Yeah, I'll start like just asking in kind of like a not obviously lost, but sort of like I'm just looking for this. Can you point me in the right direction? Just so I seem like confident and not like easy to point into some dark alley and get murdered.
Okay, so ideally you'd probably be asking guards.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would point you up the hill to the posher areas if you want to get glasses made.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a wine sale. A wine sale. It was a winery basically. But they specialize in fine wines and do tend to sell glasses.
I would like to go there, please.
Could have just gone to the other place.
It
Okay.
sounds fancy.
It's about a 20-minute walk.
That's fine.
As you're going up, you can hear bits and parts of other people's conversation. They're still talking about last night's escapades. Roll. Are you listening into these conversations?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Can I just click on this one? I can. Normal public roll. Oh god.
Okay, that's
That was
absolutely
close.
fine. Yeah, it's indistinct conversations, just people chatting shit about their own theories about why there's a purple light, and some people are dismissing it, some people are saying it's a sign of some sort. Others are pretty much saying that it's It's just the palace. They're trying to put something new for something they're building, and it probably went a bit wrong and went a bit powerful. Because, as you know, the bridge lights up and does its little magical display. I think that's a plausible one. So yeah, you get to the winery. It is open. What do you do?
I go in, and is there like a clerk that's kind of stood there, or is it
As
like
you walk in. Crap, give me a sec.
Oh dear.
As you walk in, there is a gentleman with a rather hefty moustache
ooh
and a monocle.
ooh
Well dressed. And as you walk in, you can see the hardwood flooring, barrels with all with taps on, bottles all along the side. Everything looks very nice, very clean, very like well organized, well run shop. The gentleman standing there has got his hand across his chest like this, not holding anything. He's just standing there, and he seems to be counting wine bottles.
I would like to approach him and comment on how distinguished the facility is, and compliment him on like how tidy and organized and just how impressive the establishment is generally.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
So he's just stood there. I'd
Yep.
like to come in and just kind of go wide-eyed, like, oh my god, this is insane. Like, that's the look I have on my face, like, wow.
Hello, young lady.
Hi, this is impeccable. Absolutely impeccable, this establishment.
Well, thank you. I think we're the number one winery in Crewmouth. So,
So you've got some very high
are
standards
you
to maintain.
new? Are you new to Crewmouth? Do you not know?
I am very new. I've only been here for 2 days now. I'm a traveller by trade, and I was advised to come to this establishment to procure a item of glassware.
Ooh, an item of glassware. Ha!
Yeah.
Not exactly our specialty. Tell you what, let me start you off by giving you a taste of a new wine we've got in.
That would be truly brilliant. I'm looking forward to this.
Magnificent, magnificent. And he just gets a glass and puts a teeny little bit of wine in there and hands you the glass.
I'll do the sort of weird, like, I'll aerate it ever so slightly, like giving off the confidence that I kind of know what I'm sort of doing after seeing like the richer people from where I'm from do. Like, slightly aerate it, give it a sniff, and then take a very gentle and short sip.
Okay.
And sit with it in my mouth.
What you taste is the only way to describe it. What would be top shelf in Tesco's?
Perfect.
That's that straight away taste. After that, you get a hint of warmth, apple, and then honey, finishing off with a tingle all the way through the top half of your body.
Honey really lingers with you. The sharp apple is also very intriguing. I was not expecting to have apple in a wine. This is fantastic.
It's your first, definitely is your first time here.
It very, very much is.
Well,
I'm gonna take another sip.
may I
You
interest you in a bottle?
Maybe not just right now. It's definitely something I'm going to remember. Out of curiosity, how much would one bottle be?
Oh, so these are they're new in, as I said earlier. So you would be one of the first to procure this. It will run you probably 210 gold pieces a bottle.
210 pieces a bottle. This would make a fantastic gift.
Without doubt, without doubt. Definitely something to celebrate with.
I am at 100% being sidetracked now, though. I will. Can you tell me the name of the wine, just so I can keep this for later? Because I can go and I can, as one of the first people to taste this, if anybody recommends, wants any recommendations on any particular wines, I would be more than happy to promote this establishment and this fine
no
wine.
need for promotion. This is Winnie's Winery.
But even outside of the city,
We
as
do
a traveller, I could.
We do deliveries and run stock throughout the known world.
Yet I've never. Oh, I feel.
Where are you
Like I've been
from?
missing out. I'm from a very, very small place initially. Where is it?
A
Where's the map?
small
Where's the map?
place.
Have you heard of a place called Okofield?
Oh. And he takes the glass back from you.
We had small place, but I've since moved and I've been traveling there. From here, I've made many acquaintances. I kind of straighten myself up. I may not look it, but the adventuring types have a certain image to uphold, which can lead people to believe that they are not quite worthy of the finer things in life. However, I have had many opportunities to see and taste the finer things through my travels.
Such as?
What do you mean, such as?
I heard that wince then, sorry. Oh, such
I have
as
tasted exotic animals.
Exotic animals, like what?
Well, I'm just going to go off on one right now. Did you know that there is a small
Are you bullshitting
tribe
him?
that... Oh, I am 100% bullshitting him right now.
Right, go on then, give me a check.
Persuasion. Please don't fuck me over. Don't be like Princess Lucy.
Oh my god.
Persuasion or deception?
Yeah, persuasion or deception.
Good point.
It technically would be
It's
deception.
deception, isn't it?
Deception,
Yeah, it would
Okay, yeah,
technically
you
be
know what? I'll give
deception.
you the reroll.
Oh, that's even fucking worse.
I can think it's better.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you're aware, but there are certain animals out there in the wider world that can give a intoxicating effect
Yes,
when
quite.
cooked in a certain way.
Mhm.
Have you heard of the wormling? You're aware
I
of what a
have
wormling
not.
is. So a wormling, think of it as a small winged reptile. When roasted and then boiled, the venoms within the wormling become completely non-toxic, and it is likened to excessive... Did they have absinthe in this world? Or an equivalent of absinthe?
We'll call it absinthe for now.
Yeah, and it has a similar effect to older absinthe, which would give you a mild warmth and a very minor hallucinatory effect. It was great fun at parties, and it's also a very good aphrodisiac.
Oh. How easy is this to get hold?
Not very. You will have to go towards the mountains, but once you find them, they do fetch quite a high price, and I've even heard of people attempting to brew it into a beverage.
That does sound interesting. The wife and my anniversary is coming up. That does sound something that I may procure.
I would strongly recommend this. It would be a night to remember.
He just kind of takes a
but-
note down.
But the original purpose of my visit was
Yes.
for glassware.
Glassware.
The glassware that I'm looking for is something somewhat of an apology.
Want to
It's
say an apology with glass?
an apology with glassware, yes, sort of like a commemorative event. A dear friend of mine ran into a spot of trouble and has been a little bit down in the dumps. And
Terrible.
it has not been ideal. Truly not as she said, it has not been I do the double air quotes, a fun time. She's dealing with it, but she has a very nice collection of glassware, and I was wanting to get something for her to add to her collection, just as a commiserative item.
Well, as perplexing as that is, with the commiserative glass gifting.
It's a tradition I've observed in other places. It seems to be similar to trophies for winners. That doesn't sound as nice as it is, but it's something you would pass on, and then you could keep that as an heirloom for your family going forward.
Quite. We don't generally sell glasses on their own. We do have gift sets with the wine that we have a set of glasses in. It sort of shows you those selections.
Is there one for about 7 gold?
There is
Or are
not
they
a single
much-
bottle of wine in there that is under 30 gold.
Under 30 gold. Do I have anything I can do?
I tell you what.
No.
What was your name?
My name is Umbra.
Okay. And he's got the glasses out just to show you which ones are which, and they go from a very plain glass to sort of a very almost crystal looking, some of them got embroidery on, things like that. So, give me just a moment, Lady Umbra, and I will be right back. I'm just going to see if we have anything else in the storeroom. And
Perfect, thank you.
he goes through into the back of the storeroom.
I just chunked to myself, Lady Umbra. I like it.
He comes back out looking rather chuffed with himself. The dusty box.
Ooh, I like dusty boxes.
And he opens the box up, and in there is loads of glasses with tissue paper. You may have any of these glasses completely free of charge, as the sets they were bought with were not required. They are quite dated in design, so quite possibly good for your fitting, actually. I would never sell them with anything celebratory. The designs are just... I mean,
She is
20
on
years
the
ago.
elderly. She is on the elderly side, so this may very well be to her taste as well.
Oh, finally. Oh, may I suggest this one? And he gives you this glass, and it's got a little gold painted embroidery going around it, and it looks very fancy.
Oh, it looks very fancy.
And he puts the lid back on, puts everything away, and starts putting the glasses.
This one
A look.
is.
One, sorry.
sorry, it. I do have an eye for things. This one would actually match very, very well with some of her collections already.
Sounds like a woman
She
of
has-
fine taste.
She already has the brass and the silver. She is missing gold. Interesting. Yes, this one would be perfect. And as thanks, I will be going out for a little while. And if I manage to get myself to the mountains and I find one of the wormlings, I can bring it to you and I can help you prepare it.
That would be outstanding. I will definitely hold you to your word on this, Umbra.
Perfect. Thank you so, so much. And I will definitely have to return for a bottle of that wine. Definitely have to return. That was phenomenal.
Well, we're here every day. And I will make sure that any indulgence you need from here is met exactly at the time it is needed.
Thank you so, so much. May I take your name? Again, sorry, sir.
My name is Mr. Stevens.
Mr. Stevens,
Yes.
and I curtsy and pick up the glass, give it one last little look over, and I just tell him I shall return. Thank you so, so much. And I
Pleasure.
vacate the premises.
You gotta get a wormling for him now. Are you
It's
going back
never
to the
gonna
inn?
go back. Never going back. Yeah, I'll make the walk back to the inn. I can't
know what
believe
you
I
could
got
do?
away with that.
You could just say that you got a wormling, but it was in a village that was like, or a town where it'd already been prepared or whatever. So you just got some of the
Wormlings don't exist. That thing
Oh, I
doesn't
know.
exist.
Oh, I know, but you can say that to him. Literally get like wine anyway, put absinthe in it, and then like
Placebo
Viagra
it.
or something, and then just give it to him. Yeah,
Yes. Oh my god, genius.
exactly. You could be
I
like, yeah,
can't believe I-
something I couldn't bring back, but there was a drink, that new drink that I was talking about. Here it is. You'll just swindle the
Ah.
bastard. You'll be fine.
I can't believe that worked.
How did you make that work?
I see you, Bard. I'm coming for your vibe.
To be fair, you two will be competing for it since you are both charisma casters.
Yeah, I make my way back to the inn.
Cool.
And I look for Ogbrum.
He's
And I
behind
would
the
like to-
bar. Are you
Where are the
two
other
done
two?
with your collecting your where?
But only you've taken us 30 seconds.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we'll
That-
just go back downstairs.
I'd say I'm probably just sitting there waiting for.
Waiting for
Where the hell is she gone?
Yeah, I just stroll in, go straight up to the bar, and say, Ogbrum,
Yes, sir.
because of the broken glass fiasco, the glass
Broken glass.
missing,
Missing glass.
I got you this as an apology from the three of us.
The three of us?
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
So I just turn to you and just say, you keep saying the P word very loudly.
One of his glasses.
And I thought, we have inconvenienced him in his establishment under his rules on no less than at least 3 occasions, and I thought this would be a good token of our gratitude and
Oh,
way of
gratitude.
apology.
Keep buttering him up, why don't you?
It's a very pretty glass. Thank you.
I thought you could use it for the celebration, or if you and your lady nice lady want to share something special, if you hit a milestone or something, you could have
A milestone or what?
so you if like you get this place done up and you expand your empire and you get a name for the place and you want to celebrate, you could have a really pretty glass to celebrate
Huh.
and make it a glass for an
Puts the glass
occasion.
down on the table, pulls out the chalkboard. The golden glass. No, scribbles it out and puts it back down.
It was worth a shot.
And puts the glass on the shelves behind
Yay.
with all the other bottles, not with the glasses. Thank you, I appreciate that. What time did you guys say you were leaving?
Probably around
Well-
about nowish.
Yeah, we were waiting for her to get back.
I did get distracted by shiny things and shiny things.
Okay. Are you... I mean, I'm okay for you guys to stay here all day, but you wanted to make some money, so what are you doing?
We're gonna go on an adventure. Find this book. Go to the forest.
Telling us to leave. We should go.
And I give Ogrum back the room key before I go.
Same.
And I point out
you.
the pen on the side as well.
Thank you, Midit.
And I pass the room key back as well. So we will see you again, hopefully with a book.
Alright, well, good luck. He sort of tugs on Visac's shoulder as you guys are all turning to leave. Keep him safe.
I'll do my best.
I love how any responsibility he just freezes. He's like, no.
The main struggle is stopping them from wandering off.
Well, that being said, they've just gone out the door.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck.
I know.
Pat him on the back. Quick one. When are we playing till? What's everyone's schedules like?
I'm on late shift this week, so
Okay.
I'm
This is
going
off.
to whatever.
Spoon, you're ill.
I can probably go till about 10
Okay, cool.
at the
I
latest.
just wanted to double check with everyone.
How considerate.
Wow,
Just
really?
Because my NPCs are pulling you up. Don't get.
That wasn't sarcastic.
No,
That was
yeah.
Wow.
That's
No,
what it is.
that was genuine.
We didn't cover this bit in the D&D work, the DM workshop. But when your players are snippy at you,
It was genuine.
I'm
Nah.
joking. I'm
So
joking.
much.
Oh my god.
Order sass.
Give it a sass and fucking carry on.
Right. Does anyone need a break or anything like that?
Yes, please. Can I go get some water?
Yeah, go. Yeah, we'll have a 5-minute break quickly.
Yeah, we just.
I need.
I love your NPCs so far. All of them.
I've just got this list, this Excel, well, a Google sheet of the location, the names of the people in there, a brief description on their pomposity in this section, the pomposity of them, and then like a little description of them. And although I said he's got I actually wrote magnificent mustache. Mustache. And that's pretty much how I spell it as well. Mustache, because I was typing fast. Give me 2 minutes. How's it going for the people listening in? Which has now gone down to just Thomas again. There we go.
Can you guys still hear me?
Can indeed.
Perfect, because I've had to move to my bed. I'm waiting for the painkillers to kick in. It's not fun.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Governor.
Spoon, are you sure you want to carry on?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just I'm in a lot of hormonal induced discomfort.
If at any point it gets too much, let us know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
100%.
completely fine. Like, we have the rest of our lives to carry on with this, so.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
We have the rest of our lives.
I'll be 90. All of us just saggy blobs, and we'll still be playing D&D. Isn't that a comforting thought? Go on, guys.
And you
I
still
handed
wouldn't have
out-
found this fucking book. Right. So, as you were heading out of town, passing everyone going about their daily lives, daily business, you realise the direction you need to go in is not following any paths, the quickest route, but you can take either path and try and cut across short. What's your question?
On the way, are there any toy shops?
No.
Oh, bollocks. Okay.
No, there isn't actually. Yep. Well, actually, it depends on what way you guys are going.
The way with the toy shop is where we're going.
You've got
Zach would probably going the most direct way.
okay.
Toy shop
So
way.
the most direct way you would have gone out the south side of the town, but then the direct way would be straight across. Plains basically. Little bits for forest patches.
Go ahead, Lizzie.
Where?
Hmm?
Visac.
Yes.
So, you know how I used to have that cuddly toy on the ship?
Which one?
The dragon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Firebreath.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I slept with him, like, every night?
Yes. I remember the one guy who tried to take him from you.
Yes. I mean, had fucking Marco. Listen. I can't... It's obviously still on the ship. And our ship's impounded and I can't get him back. I can't sleep and I don't feel safe without him. So, would you mind if we took a very quick detour to a toy shop so I can see if there's anything similar?
Yeah, that's fine by me. What about you, Umbra? Is that okay with you?
Why wouldn't it be okay with me?
She went off on a gallop.
Exactly.
Good point.
So,
So let's go find a toy shop.
Lead the way.
Quick question, actually, you two. You guys don't have a bedroll. Do you have a bedroll? Anything to sleep in if we're caught outside? I know I'm
Yes.
somewhat prepared.
Yes, I do.
I do. I do.
Perfect. So if push comes to shove, we can camp out and do that. Let's go find Tess and new toy.
This is so embarrassing, but thank you guys.
Why is it embarrassing?
Because I'm a grown woman and I shouldn't be there sleeping with cuddly toys. But I really want a new one, so
Let's go get you a new one.
yes!
I just grab Tess's hand and just start walking.
Balls
Neither of us know where we're going. I say, Visac, lead the way. Bearing in mind we're a good 5 or 6 feet in front of him now.
Jim, can I do like a perception or an investigation check to look for a toy shop?
Yeah, I'll give you an investigation.
Let's see. And it is public this time, so that's okay.
Good.
The bonus.
Oh my god.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So, having a look around, you see almost like flyers pinned at about the average child height to posts around for a shop named the Ethereal. Fuck. I was really hoping you'd get under a 12 on that. And the address is written on there. It is up the hill. It's not far from the winery, actually.
Uh-oh.
No, you're fine. So how things go, if you're coming up from the docks, the road there, you've got the winery, which is 4 shops down on the left, and the Ethereal is actually on the right, but opposite side of the street, and then it's about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shops down, so...
Okay, so we don't need to go
So
near
yeah,
it.
you'll not be crossing paths, don't worry.
Perfect.
Are you all going to the Ethereal?
Yes, we are all going to the Ethereal.
I'm the one leading the way, so... Hey, we're not
Dragon.
splitting the party at least.
Dragon. I want a dragon.
Okay.
Is that a super one?
As you're... Is that a dragon? As you are going up the street, you see a crowd outside the shop. Everyone's looking in the shop window. There's kids everywhere. You can hear music, but it's not pleasant because there's probably about four different songs playing that you can hear at the same time coming from the inside of this shop. Do you go in?
Always.
Okay. As you walk in, you hear clacks of wood, little noises, everything, all the nightmares of a standard toy shop.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you can hear kids screaming, you can hear them screaming, mummy, daddy, mummy, this, mummy, that. And they're running around rampant. They're almost bumping into you. There's frantic parents trying to figure out how much they're going to have to pay, yada, yada, yada. Are you looking for anything specific?
One of these. Yeah, the dragon.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Whoever's leading that. Oh, or you can go for advantage if someone's helping.
Yeah, I'll help her.
Okay, what am I doing?
Investigation advantage. $13 it is.
Let's
So
just roll up the 17.
you see a stuffed toy section. You head towards it. There are 4 different types of dragons in varying colours, placed backwards on the shelves. I haven't yet got the images of everything in the bloody toy shop, so I'm a thorough. I literally just sent you guys an image, say this is what you're looking at. Some of them are sort of graphical, so they look like almost an action figure kind of thing of a dragon. So it's very realistic looking. There's again every color under the rainbow.
But it's still a stuffed toy.
They're all still stuffed, yeah. So, and they're very squeezy and blushy. They're very soft, very well made. And there are more that are looking like that. And then there are even chibi looking dragons. And so there's like a scale of, you know, the most being the detailed, and the detail goes down as the four. What one are you selecting? Or are you looking at price tags?
How much are they each?
So the chibi ones there are 5 silver.
Mm-hmm.
The slightly better looking ones that you can tell it's some form of lizard with wings, they are 7 silver. The ones that kind of look like you've got there are 10. And the action figuring almost looking one is 15.
I go for the super realistic ones.
They're the
You have
ones
the money?
15 silver.
I turn around and I tug Visac's arm. I'm like, look at it, looks like a real dragon.
I look at the price tag. Do you have the money for this?
I do. I'm a pirate. Dragon!
3 children standing next to you
Oh fuck.
gasp.
She turns around. No, I'm an actor. Don't worry, this is all for a play we're putting on.
Oh, an actor?
Yes,
What play? What play?
George and the Dragon with pirates.
Who's George? Are you George? And they point at Visac.
That's George. You're right.
Are you doing it in the theatre?
We're trying to. At the minute, it's just in other towns, but we should be coming to this one soon.
Alright, tell you what, roll a standard d20 for me.
Oh fuck.
Oh no!
So advantage or disadvantage? Because
Just
I
a
am
standard
incompetent.
d20.
Is those stash are d20, right?
Slash R 1d20. Fuck.
You see the
Wow.
child's face light up as they go, Daddy! 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 And they grab a man standing not too far from you as they drag him over. Say, Daddy, they want to do a play in your theatre.
Oh no!
Hello.
Good morning.
Charmed. Oh.
Nice to meet you.
What play are you doing?
It's one that I wrote myself. Called George and the Dragon.
Oh.
I would say your son got a little excited. We were just talking kind of about what it is. We've been in other, towns before. We haven't actually performed yet. We're just gathering ideas and just making sure it's fully written first before we do anything.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Timmy. They've not done it yet. They've not finished. He pulls out a card and hands it to you.
Thank you so much.
I expect to see you soon.
Thank you. If all goes well. And she looks.
Yeah, and he just walks off. Well played, because that could have gone really fucking bad.
Zach just leans down to Tessira's ears and says, we're going to have a talk after we get out of here.
And she just picks up the dragon and she's like, okay. Waddles over to pay.
Did you go over to the counter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a young guy there, probably about 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he works in a toy shop.
Oh.
Welcome to the Ethereal. Have you gotten everything you wanted to today?
Yes, thank you.
Is it you just this? Do you need it gift wrapped?
No, thank you.
Would you like one of our specials? We're doing a special on lollipops.
Free? How much are they?
They are 1 silver. They are everlast lollipops. They never run out.
Do you guys want a lollipop each?
I'm okay.
Oh my god, yes.
We'll take 2.
2 lollipops. And the dragon. What color is the dragon? Blue. Okay. That will be 17 silver pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a
I
bag?
hand over.
No, thank you.
What are you going to say?
I take out 5 silver, ready to give Tess for the lollipops.
Why are you giving her 5 silver?
Because I feel bad. I
Yeah,
got her in
accusing me for
trouble,
breaking
remember?
glass. I'll take it.
And I give her 5 silver to make up for things and stuff in the lollipop.
Hey, I'm going to do math.
So Tess only has to get 12, and Umbra pays 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 88. Wait, no, silver's 10, isn't it? Shit.
Silver is 10 copper.
Yeah. No, but I'm dividing gold.
It's 100 silver.
I did it right. Ah, fuck. Umbra, your character sheet scares me.
It's default.
That's not default. Would you like it default?
No.
Damn it. Cool, that's all done. Right.
I now have a Dargan.
You now have a jargon.
I have a Dargan.
Thank you for shopping at the Ethereal. Enjoy your day. And he turns to the next customer. Welcome to the Ethereal. Have you received everything we... Do you leave?
Yikes.
I leave.
Yeah, we'll leave.
Yeah.
When we get out the door, Zach puts his hand on Tasira's shoulder. And then we walk a bit further down the road until it's a bit quieter. From now on, you are not the P word. You are a traveler. Okay?
Princess.
I'm not a princess anymore.
You are
That's
not
gun.
pirates. You are a traveler.
Okay. And Zach just walks on.
Yeah. You know how like once a child's been told off, they get kind of like they just look at the floor, kind of carry on walking. That's what she's doing. She's there like, hey, little dragon. Like, are we going now to the forest? No,
Yeah.
we'll fix
We're
that
going
part.
down.
Let's go.
I let's just start walking in the general direction of where we need to go before this
I don't want to get told off.
takes a turn.
Yep.
Right. The journey there is pretty uneventful. You're going across the fields, the plains and everything. This close to a main city. Everything is pretty damn quiet. A few hours will pass. And do you guys want to have any kind of conversations, any talks, any chats, get to know each other a bit more along the walk?
Visac is mainly just taking in the surroundings, just like trying to learn the region, since he's only really seen the ocean and caves. So
Umbra,
Yeah.
what do you think I should name my new dragon?
What was the old one called?
Mr. Firebreath.
Mr. Firebreath.
Felt like it was a tad unoriginal. And that one was red and this one's blue. It looks really realistic, don't you think?
Did you just say apples?
No. My name is...
Michael Jacobus, and I hate babies. So it's a blue dragon,
It's a blue dragon.
and the last one was a Mr. Fire. Did you have any pets when you were growing up?
I didn't. I quite like the name. I made it up myself. It sounds kind of silly, I think, but I quite like the name Poseidon.
Or a dragon?
For a dragon. It's a water dragon.
You could nickname him Sidey.
I like it.
Oh my god.
Sidey.
Sidey the blue dragon.
Say hello, Sidey.
Oh, the lollipops.
I forgot about them. She hands it to him. Umbra.
I just start trying to chew on it. Like, well, they did say it was everlasting. So I just pop the lollipop in my mouth, turn to Visac, and I'm just there like, Visac, did you show that? So, like, you've only ever seen the ocean?
the ocean and caves, really.
What about the caves? She takes
What?
the lollipop out of the mouth. Sorry. What about the caves?
What about them?
Like, you've only seen caves and the ocean. Like,
Well,
is this the first
on this
time you've
on
seen?
this on this place, on this plane.
You keep saying that word, and I just don't
Yeah.
understand. So you came from the bit above the sky where all like the twinkly stuff is. And the moon.
If that's easier for you to understand, yes.
So how did you end up down here?
I was sent on a somewhat sacred duty,
Like a quest?
and
duty.
and I just happened to get ejected in a particular, not exactly easy to live location.
So how did you meet Tess?
Well, I decided to. They found me shipwrecked, essentially. On, like, not really shipwrecked. They found me on a bunch of shipwrecks. I was surviving pretty well. I had a few run-ins with slavers beforehand. Thought they were slavers. Decided to attack them. Swiftly got my ass kicked. And came to on the ship.
That was one word when we found him. It was the only word that he used to explain what's going on. And I can't translate it for the life of me, and I still don't understand what it means.
What's
Can you
the
explain
word?
any better what Zesrathki means?
With what?
He has his own language. I can't understand it. I only know 4 words from it. But he said it translates to seep through the cracks. I don't understand what that means.
Like a leak.
Almost is what it sounds like. Are you leaking? Do you need medical assistance?
No.
Thought I'd ask.
Put it like this. Think of this this place as a mountain,
Mm-hmm.
but the mountain isn't solid. There's cracks in it that lets water flow through it. I got here through one of those cracks, essentially.
Here, as in, like, this, where you
This
shipwrecked?
world.
This world.
So you snuck in through a crack.
Not snuck in. I was sent here.
From
You
another world.
In a term, yes.
Maybe next time I should get you to write the theatre show. Far more entertaining than mine.
You two are just very interesting.
Umbra, I have a question.
I have an answer, question mark?
I don't want you to come off as though I'm prying too much into your personal life, but I feel like if we're going on this, quest together, that it might be useful information for us to know. This voice that you've mentioned previously. I'm not here and assume you're crazy, because I'm walking around with a green man that says he's from a different world. So, and she laughs and kind of like nudges Visac as she says it. But this other voice, who is it and what is it?
It's my friend.
Oh,
my
friend.
Not really imaginary. I mean, only I can hear them, but they're very not imaginary.
So is it like your best friend or just your friend? Like, what's the relationship?
Yeah, like just like my best friend.
Okay.
And we go back. They were there for me, and we talk to each other occasionally.
Do you know where they come from?
Nope. I mean, they've been with me since I can remember. So
for all you know, it's a figment of your imagination.
It's not a figment of my imagination. Like, they are very real.
Okay.
And how do you know that they're real?
Because I didn't used to be able to do this. And she just, like, gathers a little bit of purpley green flame in her hand and just kind of goes flush. And then stuffs it out very quickly. Like a tiny little bit of showing off my Eldritch Blast. Just like a...
So you cast Eldritch Blast?
But like for a split second, not like a full thing. It's just like a...
It's either on or off, dear.
I cast Eldritch Blast at the ground.
Can
like
you-
a good 30 feet in front of me.
Fuck.
Pop it in the chat.
Eep. How do I do this?
Click the dice, which is the thing on it. The note I just added in the thing saying new items are now in your inventory.
Do that. Actions.
I go Poseidon. I never
Eldritch Blast.
Oh. Oh, you only need to cast it once.
I double tapped it. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I still have the paper from Jack. The parchment paper. I still have that.
So I just do an Eldritch Blast at the ground, like 20 feet. I'm like, yeah, so I do this, and it's all thanks to my friend.
Ah.
A beam of crackling energy streaks towards the creature within range. Okay, so there's no big boom. That's fine.
No, there's no explosion.
I wanted to check.
That's impressive, to say the least.
I'm glad someone thinks it's cool.
I mean, regardless of where it come from and how crazy it may sound, it is still really cool.
It's interesting, yeah.
Like, do you guys have anything like that? Like a voice that only you can hear and lets you do things and stuff?
Not really.
Ah, but you didn't say no.
I-
So I'm not the crazy one. You come from.
I can do this, and then I cast Mage Hand, but it's invisible. So I just like you feel a tap on your shoulder.
What? Straight away spinning around like, wait, what? Right. Okay.
Like I've got some tricks.
Cool. And then
And then-
Princess
and then-
Ira here
Hmm?
has a dragon. So
Okay, but the dragon is not a personality trait. This is not like she's just, the princess with the dragon. I can do things too. And saying that, she casts. How do I cast? How do I do that? How do I cast a spell?
You click the
actions.
dice. If you hover over the spell itself, the dice should appear.
It doesn't.
On the left side of it.
Oh yeah. I clicked it. There you go.
Oh god, which what
I alter the appearance of my eyes for 1 minute. So they just go like completely black for 1 minute. I can do a lot of other things too, but that's just one of them. So, take that, princess. Just a dragon. And she kind of she says it in a laughing tone.
Question: is the mage hand still up?
Probably, yeah.
It's just static.
I can move it.
But is it static at the moment?
It's moving along with us walking, but it's basically static.
Okay. You're all shocked as you hear as a bird flies into it.
Oh no.
Bloody hell, I think we need to carry on walking.
It was a low flying bird, so
Is the bird dead?
The bird is on the floor.
I pick it up with the invisible mage hand.
Can we feed it to the dragon?
It seems to be slightly panicked. And is unable to fly.
I go over to Visac and I go over to the floating hand thing, like this floating bird, and I just take it and I kind of just put it on the inside of my coat, holding it, and I just cradle it, just whispering, "You'll be okay.
I have a look at the
You'll be
bird?
okay. You just nearly killed the bird."
It flew into the hand. Just give me a look. Let me see if I can help it.
Just don't make it worse, please.
Can I just see if it's just stunned or if it's actually hurts?
Give me an animal handling check. Its left wing appears to be broken on the femoral bone.
God.
That's the supporting one. Close.
So
Can I do anything to give it a little splint or something so it doesn't so it has time to heal?
You would know from that the best bet to do is to keep it closed in. So honestly, the best thing you can do for the bird with what you've got is tie something around it so it stops stretching its wings out.
How big is the bird?
It's like a sparrow.
Could I put it inside one of the manacle cuffs that I have?
it would definitely fit inside. Whether that would be tight enough?
I've got hempen rope, but that's probably going to be too thick.
Too big. I'm going to give you the manacles for sheer ingenuity. Like, yeah, it's perfect fit. Like, although this bird is now feeling rather trapped because it's been put in fucking manacles. It's the first bird in history to be put in manacles.
And then I'm gonna put like a little I'm gonna like put it inside. Like I'm just gonna have it resting inside one of my pockets because I know if you put a bird in the dark, it calms down.
Yep.
So
We're kidnapping a bird now.
I'm just holding on to it until its bone sets, and then I'm gonna release it again.
Really are a true pirate. Stealing birds. She laughs at you.
As you say, you really are a true pirate. It's almost as if the wind has carried a sigh from the distance behind you in the voice of Ogrim.
Yeah. Didn't he just say that you're not a pirate anymore and you're a traveler?
The maid Chan nips back for a neck.
Oh, you bastard!
You don't know, is he?
I am
Invisible. It's
slightly
invisible.
concerned we've just hurt an animal, bought a thing, and I just put the lollipop back in my mouth and I just say, right, should we just keep...
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
let's
hurry up.
go. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's try not to endanger any more wildlife with invisible walls.
I put the maid's hand in front of her so she walks into it. And then I make it disappear.
I am stunned. And I'm just like, wait. Deep breath. Deep breath. We just keep going.
They're making fun of you.
So like I'm replying out loud. They're not making fun of me. It's just a harmless gesture. It's nothing. Right?
For now. They're pretending to be your friends. I'm your only friend.
I know you're my friend and you're my best friend. But they might not be bad people.
Hearing this, Tess turns around.
Mm.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Let us know if you need anything.
I will. And I just pick up the pace a little bit and just keep walking forward.
So, sun is going down
Mm-hmm.
as you see a very large cottage in the distance. You can see there's a light on inside, glowing on the tree line. And